Okay, so I want to share something with you that's kind of funny and kind of scary, but a little embarrassing, but I'm going to share. So, probably since COVID, definitely over like the last 4 or 5 years, every time my husband and I go to like Costco or BJ's or something like that, I always make the joke when I see the beans. I don't know why, but I always make the joke, we need to grab the beans for the apocalypse. So I always grab extra beans or like things like rice and stuff like that, things like non-perishables, right? So it's become this running joke, but I do it all the time. And I do it for a couple of reasons. One is because I have a really awesome pantry and I like to stock up. But two is at some point, the potential is there, the trajectory that I'm seeing, the potential is there that we are going to be in some sort of lockdown or something crazy is going to happen. And it doesn't hurt to have these things in the pantry. Now, I say it tongue in cheek when I grab them, but there's still that understanding that the readiness should be there when the time comes. So with that little snapshot into the crazy of Dana Sardano. But I'm also doing the same thing with the content, with the curriculum, we could call it, that I create. Because right now, as it stands, all of these things that I make, all of these books that I write, the art that I create, all of it is about personal empowerment and spiritual development. And some people are ready, but the vast majority of, I'm speaking really into air, into nothing, because the vast majority of the people that see my stuff are not ready for it. But I just wanted to take a moment and share with you my stockpile, if you will, for when you are ready, because I could see where the world is going and I could see the readiness is it's at our fingertips. So we're going to start with the Soul Traveler cards of empowerment. These cards are created with my artwork. I talk about them all the time because they're freaking amazing. With my artwork and these beautiful, empowering, inspiring, channeled messages to assist people in their personal growth and development. I've also written a book for children, and it's actually for adolescents and even adults. I say that it's for people between the ages of 8 and 88. And it's got a workbook and it's a little story, and really it assists people. It's like Chakras 101, like in helping understand their development, their developmental energy centers, and how to bring them back into alignment. I've also created a deck of cards. It's like fun, like for like kids, if you homeschool or, you know, you just something to do in your classroom or for your own children, with tips and activities, and they're color-coded, obviously, and they have affirmations and they, again, helping children understand their energy centers on a developmental level. I've also written 2 books for early readers based on my own children. One is about the idea of unity consciousness, sharing, coming together, and just human decency. And the other one is about accountability. I've also written a trilogy for people who want to better understand, for self-awareness. It starts with 10 recommandments for personal empowerment, and it really, you ready? I refer to the twat punch in here. You really want to look at your shit and get it together? You start here. Then I talk about the development of our human consciousness and how we become more spiritual beings, whether we like it or not, and what that looks like and how to navigate that. And the third one is really, look how thick this book is compared to the other ones, when you're ready to do a deep dive into self. And I walk you through step by step by step. So as a trilogy, they're amazing, but depending on where you are in your personal growth journey, grab any one of them. I've also created a journal to assist, I don't have enough hands, to assist with this work, because this work is really like the bear. Like this is like when you first decide to dig in. And this beautiful journal to assist with that. I've also created this book, A Woman's Journey, with my artwork, and it just tells a story of each piece. This is my nudie section. But it's a light-hearted, just a feast for the eyes, if you will. But version of how we can utilize our creativity to become better versions of ourselves, and what that looked like for me. And I speak to all women. And my most recent, and this is just the prototype, the Ubuntu Girls Guide to Greatness. I take my girls, trying to find a picture of them. Of course, not one pops up. Ah, there's one. Wait, there's one. There's Anywho, and I have tips and activities and insightful questions and opportunities for self-reflection and, know your clairs, spiritual awareness, showing gratitude even for the suck, and just in a fun way with the power of my girls behind it. Are you respecting yourself? That's blue. And I have a deck of cards that I created, because that's really where this book came from. I did it simultaneously with the cards. A deck of cards for just like fun. Oh, what am I going to journal about today? And boom, there's self-reflective questions. So why am I telling you all this? Because what I see, the biggest hindrance for people, the thing that keeps people from progressing or evolving as humans, is the lack of readiness. But when we are ready, when that readiness appears and we have a willingness to do something about it, then we are hungry. We're looking for an assist to help us with that growth. And I have an entire curriculum here. So I've got beans in my pantry. I got books on my shelf. And when you're ready, call me. Thank you. Thank you for indulging me. This is quite a long video. And as always, Ubuntu.